Day 77. Until I make $20,000 a month from remote sales. Let's go. Today, for Tuesday, the whole goal was to get through deep pain to where I'm at a 5 out of 10 comfortability, which I did have a role play to begin with. Before I get to that though, remember the role play that I had in front of the group in the Born to Close, or I should say objectionless group, in front of actually 35 people. I want to pull that up first before I get to anything I did today. So here it is. Hypothetically, if you had a gun to your head where you had to lose 10 pounds in the next 30 days, what would you do?
I'll probably starve myself, honestly.
Okay, so yeah, you do have a basic level of intelligence when it comes to this. So why would you sell yourself on the idea that you don't know?
Yeah, just feel like I've been depressed.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I completely understand, like, you might be feeling depressed at the moment. Let me just offer you a bit of a perspective on this. Like, if you were essentially able to be at your dream body weight, feel healthy and alive, do you feel like you'd be more or less depressed?
I'll be less depressed because I'm actually happy about myself.
So now going over that, it doesn't really make sense to sell yourself the idea that the reason why you haven't been losing weight is because you're depressed. If ultimately at the end of the day, you wouldn't be depressed if you lost the weight, correct?
Yeah.
Very good, very good. I can tell how you actually understand what you're looking for and you're directing the conversation in that way. When people play dumb, they're trying to create distance between them and the problem. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, this isn't my fault because I haven't known what to do. So we obviously need to shut that gap and make them own the fact that they do know what to do. And when he said he's depressed, before going into like a depression reframe, it's always like when they say an excuse, ask them how X excuse has influenced them actually getting to the outcome. Because then they're going to give you a little bit more leverage. It's like, okay, I understand you may feel depressed, just so I'm aware. How has the depression stopped you from being in the caloric deficit that you just said that you're aware of that you needed to be in? Now, yeah, it's fair to say I'm actually pretty happy with Logic Face, but I need to make sure that I don't lose that skill set. Now, back to the deep pain part in terms of my role play, I did have that a little bit earlier, around 2 or 3 o'clock or so, and then soon after that, at 4:30 all the way down to 6:30, I had my group call with Connor from the RSA, and that whole group got my call reviewed as well by Connor and got really good feedback on how I can improve in terms of deep pain. Now, I'm not quite out of a 5 out of 10 comfortability like the goal was on Tuesday. I'm at about a 3 or 4. So I'll build upon that. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. And I'll see you for day 78.